Yeah, David, we're standing out here on Berkeley Avenue. Just want to show you right to the scene. Two of the houses that are on fire at this point in time. You can still see the gray smoke billowing up into the air. Firefighters, they're out here, all kinds of apparatus, all kinds of fire departments responding to the scene very, very quickly. We understand this all happened around 11 o'clock this morning. We had an opportunity to talk to one young man. He lives here in this community. You don't live too far from here, but you did hear that plane go down. Tell us what happened.
So all of a sudden I was just laying in bed, my headphones in, all of a sudden I hear a boom. And I was like, it's probably nothing, probably a truck being unloaded. And then my dad called me from work. He was like, did you just hear a loud boom? I was like, yeah, I did. The plane just crashed at a house not too far from here. I was like, I had to drive over and see what happened. I just can't believe what just happened. Usually stuff like this doesn't happen around here.
Now, the airport, there is one airport not too far from the scene. We don't know where the plane came from, but there is an airport pretty close to this
Linden
location.
Airport.
Linden Airport, pretty close to the scene. Did you hear anything before that? Any signs of trouble that
no,
maybe
didn't.
A plane, you just heard the big boom.
Yeah, I did,
what did
yeah.
that sound like? It was shake. Did
An
it shake the
explosion.
earth?
Just an explosion.
Right,
Yeah.
just a large explosion. Yeah. So a lot of people gathered out here right now. Thank you very much, Christopher. Thank you very much for taking time to go ahead and talk to us. We just want to show you once again in the scene. You can see a lot of police and firefighters. They're all here standing in front of the two homes at this point in time. No reports of any injuries, nothing that we have heard about, but obviously they'll still be dealing with that for a very long time as they deal with trying to go ahead and put out the fire down here. A lot of gray smoke into the air. This is really tucked into a corner here in Colonia, so we had to work our way around here, walking a whole lot of blocks to get into this corner where we understand the two houses are still on fire. You can still see some of the smoke still coming off of those two homes. Plane crashing in there about 11 o'clock this morning. A very active scene, very busy scene. You can see the street is completely blocked off. Obviously, this will be out here for a while, but a whole lot of corners and streets around this area. A lot of police out here. They're keeping checks on people who are coming in and out of the neighborhood, trying to keep people out of the neighborhood as the smoke continues to billow up from the two homes involved when this plane crashed around 11 o'clock this morning. That is the latest out here on Berkeley Avenue. It looks like this is going to be a long investigation. Of course, we're probably going to be hearing more from the FAA in the hours to come. That is the latest live. Anthony Johnson, Channel 7 Eyewitness News.
Thank you, Anthony. And you just heard from Anthony. First responders rushing to the scene as word spread of this crash. And we just received the calls to emergency dispatch moments after that crash.
KG253, Station 7, District 8. You're responding as a fast team to District 12 for a working structure fire. Station 7, District 8. You're responding as a fast team to District 12 for a working fire. Limit 400.
Track request that is going to be into Colonia, 80 Berkeley Avenue. It's going to be for a fire secondary to a plane crash. Station 7, District 4 receivers. Truck request into Colonia, fire secondary to a plane crash. 11:10:33.
And that 911 call activating mutual aid response. Several towns in the area, multiple fire companies now helping out at the scene. Again, two homes are on fire, but again, we don't know about the injuries at this point.